Hi everybody, my name is Mike Van Tubergen.
My name's John Hayes.
We're the partners at Van Tubergen Trailer and Hayes in Grand Haven, Michigan. And we're here to talk about and answer our first question from our Ask the Grand Haven Lawyers through our Facebook page. And Tracy from Fruitport called in and had a question about homeowner liability when a tree in your backyard falls over and lands on your neighbor's deck. As we all know, we had 100-mile-an-hour winds here last Friday morning, and there was a tremendous amount of tree damage, and this is a question that's been popping up quite a bit lately. Most people think the answer is that the person who owns the land with the tree is the one that's responsible for the damage, and for the most part that's not the case. In Michigan, as long as the tree falling over is not reasonably foreseeable, the damage, the responsible party is the party who incurred the damage. In most cases, it's going to be pretty easy to say, hey, it wasn't that the tree was falling over already and needed to be cut down, but it was just that there was a 100-mile-an-hour wind that was knocking trees down everywhere, and it was an act of God. And that's what we call it in the legal profession, is an act of God. On the other hand, my partner John here has a couple things to say from the other perspective.
So Mike's talked about the property damage portion of this. If you have a tree fall or heavy storms like we had just recently, there's also the injury side of it. People often can get hurt in these circumstances, and the laws as it relates to that are different. So and they depend on the facts involved as well. So it's really important, if that does happen, or you know somebody that happens to, that you contact a lawyer, contact us, and we can sit down and talk with you at free consultation and let you know what your rights are.
Now, John, I do have a question on that. Let's just say if the circumstances were a little bit different for Tracy, and the neighbor whose house was injured or damaged had come over to Tracy and said, hey, you've got a dead tree in your backyard, and if it was on my property, I could cut it down, but this is the third time I'm asking you to take it down because I feel like it's going to fall over on us sometime in the middle of the night. Would that change the circumstance?
Well, at that point, I'd say Tracy ought to hire a lawyer because he might have some liability involved there.
Thank you.